Dr. Cutter with the Chainsaw Hospital, and today we're going to see how hard is it to start a John Cutter CSG2500 top handle chainsaw from Holzfforma in 10-degree weather. It's about probably 12 degrees now, but it's barely. You can see I'm out here early in the morning. We don't normally get really cold temperatures where I live. Well, really cold to us would be 10. To other people, it's probably a balmy, sunny day. But today we're going to be trying to see how hard it is to start one of these in really, for us, cold weather. So here we go. I checked, we've got gas in it. It hasn't ran for probably a month now. So I'm not sure how many pulls it's going to take, but usually it starts pretty good because these have a little purge bulb right here. And I'll show you that real quick. So I'll show you the starting procedure. So here's the little purge bulb right here. And what that does is it cycles fresh fuel into the carburetor as you pump it. So I'll probably pump it maybe 6 times or something like that, 5, 6, whatever it is. And then so what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and turn the ignition switch to on right there. And then this little blue lever back here is the choke. So we'll pull that all the way out. So that's ready to go. And then we start pulling. So here we go. Let's see what I like to do when it's cold. I like to pull them a couple times, just cycle the motor over a few times to get that fuel. Like it'll give it a little bit of a charge if there's fuel down in the cylinder or in the carburetor. Just kind of pulling a little bit into it, kind of purging that or priming that up a little bit. But either way, here we go. So I've got that pulled a few times. So let's see if we can get it to try to start. Okay, that seems a little excessive. Maybe I didn't pump the purge bulb a little enough. Let's try that some more. I wasn't pushing it super hard. Make sure our choke is out, ignition switch is on, and our brake is off, but it doesn't really matter. See, let's try this again. Okay, you can see I pushed the choke in and it went into that high idle. So it didn't take that many pulls. Like I said, I don't think I pushed that purge bulb fast enough to get that fuel flowing through there. So I think that's what the problem was. Either way, it started. That's all I really care about. I'm going to re-choke it and get it started and let this thing warm up. And then we're going to make some cuts on this red oak with it. Okay, muffler's feeling a little warm, which is good. You know, you don't want to run them so hard when it's cold out. So let's go ahead and get this thing fired back up. Should start up one pull. This thing has really been reliable. Is really the only word I can use for it. I had a longer bar on here, and I decided to put the shorter bar back on because I was just doing a lot of little limbing jobs. And the shorter bar seemed to do better. So let's get this thing fired up again. One pull. kind of leaned out there a little bit, but I mean that's pretty impressive for a little, a little top handle saw. I think it's 25 cc's or something like that, but it went on through there. That's a lot, but it did go through there. So there you go. That's how hard it is to get this thing started in the cold for us. And a couple cuts on a piece of red oak there. So pretty good, pretty nice showing. So either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And remember, keep your chain sharp and stay safe.